People give food a lot, but I spend my money on food. I like to eat good. And clothes, I go shopping all the time. And also I'll find clothes around, not stealing them, but like literally I'll find like nice things just on the ground. People just toss them or leave them.
And it's dangerous doing that particular line of work. Have anything horrible ever happened to you?
A lot of things. I've been like raped at knife point, at gunpoint. I did a date with a dead girl in a trash bag 3 feet away from me in a date's house, and I had to run away.
Did you report that to the police?
To a police, yes.
Yeah,
I had a customer who was NYPD, and he'd drive up here to do dates with me, and I told him, and then I don't know what he did with it.
What's your name?
Well, I've got a couple names. Haley or Harmony or Harley.
Okay, today I'm interviewing Harmony. How old are you, Harmony?
31, but I tell people I'm 26.
You gaming past for 18, that's how young you look. Okay, and where are you from originally?
Vermont.
Vermont. That's a little hike, right? How many hours you think that's away from
It's
Philly?
about 11 and a half hours.
What? How do you end up in Kensington from Vermont?
A series of bad decisions. I went to New York City for a weekend. My friend left me in New York City, and so I called a guy that I know from New York City and told him I was there, and then he said, well, he's in Vermont, but he would call his friend to bring me home. So he called his friend. His friend showed up at 11 o'clock at night. I fell asleep in his car and woke up in Scranton, Pennsylvania, where he pimped me out, and then I ran away from him, but he chased me. So I jumped into the van with a Mexican guy who spoke no English, and he was still chasing us. So the Mexican guy pulled up to the police station, and I said, I'm not going to the police. Wherever you're going, drive there because I'm coming with you, which was Norristown. And then I was in Norristown for like 2 months, and then I met a guy at a Wawa who brought me to Philly. And then I was in North Philly on like 12th and Cumberland and 8th and Diamond. And then some date brought me to Kensington, and here I am. And that was a year and a half, 2 years ago. So, awesome.
Okay. So now we're out here in Kensington. What drugs are you struggling with out here?
Dope, powder are my two biggest, and then hard too.
That's like throwing your money in the trash, right?
Where I was like spending the most money, but
on what?
Lately, crack. But lately, I've been more into dope and powder. Okay.
Will you do speedball? And who introduced you to the trank, fentanyl?
Because I hadn't relapsed on dope when I first got here. I was just on hard, but they were putting fentanyl in the on the hard that I was buying. So I was like, why am my dope stick off crack? And then I test kitted it, and it had fentanyl in it. And so then I just started buying bags to maintain, and that escalated quickly. Okay, so the first drug you used, was it crack? How were you introduced to crack, and at what age? When I was like 22 with my ex, we would buy coke at first actually, and we'd freebase it off tinfoil, which is basically just like crack but not cooked. Like you mix coke and baking soda on foil with water, and then you hold a lighter on the bottom. And then, and then we started smoking crack and doing 30s. Because he got ran over by a forklift, and he started doing them. And then I had a pain in my mouth. I had a tooth pain. And so then I started doing 30s too. So now, currently, crack, cocaine, and fentanyl, is that what you're addicted to? But the cocaine is like half bath salts here.
It's like what?
Half bath salts. Like it's not even like straight cocaine.
What is bath salt? Because I hear that all the time. I don't even know what bath salt is.
I don't even know.
Let's talk about your living status. It's winter time. Where do you live?
Well, I was outside until a couple weeks ago, and then I met these people, and I've been renting a room.
Oh, that's good. How much they charge you? Do they charge you weekly, monthly?
I pay daily.
Daily?
Yeah.
How much is for a day?
I give like anywhere from 15 to 30 a day.
And how is the living condition in the house?
It's nice. They're renovating right now, actually, but I had a room that I really loved, and then a couple moved in, so they made me move to a smaller room, even though I'm still paying the same amount. So I'm upset about that, but I don't have a door on my room either.
Oh, damn. So it's just open, huh? Anybody can walk in your room.
Yeah, the dog keeps going in there and getting into my trash. Oh. And then they yell at me. Not yell at me, but they scold me for my needles. But I'm like, the dog is going into my trash. Like,
how do your family feel about your situation?
Upset. Well, I haven't talked to my dad for 2 years. For no reason. He didn't do nothing wrong. I just didn't talk.
Is it shame and guilt that
probably
keeps you back?
Yeah, and my mom, I talk to her regularly. I always ask her to send me money, and she feels like a wallet.
What about your sibling?
I haven't talked to my little brother for 2 years either. He just got accepted into the military, and he passed the test so well that he can like go to any branch that he wants.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Let's talk about surviving out here in Kensington. How do you make money out here?
Hoeing.
Doing dates?
Yes.
Any other hustles you have?
Not really.
What all have you lost due to your addiction?
A house, 2 cars. Regularly, all of my things I keep having to rebuild because people just steal nonstop here. My family relationship, really, like everything.
What's the longest clean time you had?
3 years.
What triggered you to relapse?
My son passing away, and then my dog's getting stolen.
Death is definitely a trigger for relapse for a lot of people. Death, because that's
actually deep. I have his ashes in my tattoo on my stomach.
Oh, that's what's up. What are all your regrets?
Just using in the first place. Like being away for somebody to be able to steal my dogs, because that's what broke me. My son died, but then 2 weeks later when somebody stole my dogs, that was like the final straw.
Right.
And that killed me. I had my dogs forever.
And what are your fears? What are you afraid of in life?
I don't know.
Not sure. What have you learned from...
I'm scared of not being afraid to be here.
Right. What have you learned from all the stuff that you have been through in life? What lesson has it taught you?
I don't know. I don't know if I've learned enough, because I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if I had.
Have you been locked up?
Yes.
How many times?
Terrible. I've gotten arrested twice, but I've been locked up like once.
What was the charge?
And they kept me for 3 weeks on a bench warrant. Yeah, so, and that was a nightmare. They let me out just in time to almost be done withdrawing from Trank.
Do you have any friends out here?
Yes and no. Yes, but I don't think there's any real friendships out here.
Can you trust people out here?
No.
What's the scariest thing you ever seen out here or that has happened to you?
There's a lot. Every day going into random cars with men is scary.
Can't imagine. When you look at yourself in the mirror, what do you see?
I'm losing myself. Like, since I've been in Kensington, like, I've lost teeth, I've lost my eye. Like, I literally have a dead eye now. Just everything. I used to be really beautiful.
You still are beautiful. It's all right. Do you have a favorite band or artist you listen to? Any favorite musicians?
No, I like all music. Like, I have a lot of favorite artists.
All right. When you hear the word art, A-R-T, what does art mean to you?
It's a matter of perception. Like, anything can be art. It's how you, like, perceive it. People think that they aren't artistic or they can't do art, but anyone can do art because it's what you want it to be.
If you can give an advice to a newborn baby, what advice would you give?
Stay the fuck away from Kensington.
All right. So this one, what are your short-term goals now?
I live day by day. I don't really... I want to stop.
That's a good one. I love that. If your family or your friends see this video, what message would you like to send to them?
Sorry.
Anything else? All right. If you had one wish, what would you wish for?
To go back. I want my dogs back.
All right. And it's the final one that I have for you to take us home. There are a lot of people in this world who judge people who struggle with drug addiction. What's your message for the world?
It can happen to anybody. And don't be so quick to judge, because it could happen to you too.
That's facts. That's anything else? All right. Hey fam, we clocking out. I want to tell the lovely lady, thank you so much for being courageous, and we wish you nothing but success.
Thank you.
Okay fam, we out. Remember, don't be bitter, be better. Till next time, we out there. Peace out.